back home and get the zone from bad dreams. If I make it back at all.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to everyone. Thus, the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged. However, in light of the current events, we are allowing schedules that include brief breaks. Please consider when scheduling duty and patrols.
Well, looks like Krevenko's got himself a new assistant. Those slackers from the Institute sure like to ride other people's coattails.
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them. Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
Hey, this spot's mine. It's easier to breathe here. Just don't tell anybody, okay? I'm not telling anyone. And you don't tell anyone about this spot either. The air down below is kinda stuffy and dank. Because of the swamps, I guess. Nobody's noticed I'm on my 7th watch in a row up here. Keep a low profile, okay?
Soldier, remember that it's extremely dangerous to explore anomalies on your own. A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them. A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them. dedication.
To kill a mutant, half a day to clean your uniform afterwards.
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
Fucking hilarious. A soldier goes to the doctor. I've got a problem. My answers are always correct, but totally useless. The doctor says, could you give me an example? The soldier goes, I could. I don't even know what they put in the system.
A soldier's happiness boils down to a few things. Good grub for one. Then there's comfortable gear from his armor down to his skivvies. And enough ammo. And let me tell you, I've got all those bases covered. Whatever's going on inside their heads, that's the commander's problem. I'm just here to make sure their helmets fit. This ain't the chemical plant, but we do have a few things to offer. This ain't the chemical. Come on in.
A year here ought to count as 2, or 3 even.
Same shit, different day.
Looking for something This ain't the chem...
Де я був, коли тобі було так солодко. Де я був, коли тебе таку незайману. Підіймала лиш
Come on in.
Here's a good one. In a deep, dark city, in the deep, dark zone, there's a deep, dark house. Inside, in a deep, dark room, it's a bunch of stalkers. Because they can't figure out how to change a light bulb. Yeah, I heard that one back in boot camp.
A stalker is not your
I got
friend.
all 3 reports.
Attentive is the best
Laugh if you want, Stalker, but it seems like you were right. Icarus may indeed be exposed to the influence from outside.
Have you found the traitor?
Not exactly, but I did find an interesting disturbance in the psi field, here in the camp. So much for the much-vaunted ward. I remember Senkevich puffing out his chest when he said his most trusted man, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, had checked everything and that the threat was clearly coming from outside the camp. Follow these coordinates. I'll have security let you in. If the thing beneath Icarus is what I think it is, I want you to leave it alone, but make sure you get a reading from it.
must be promptly delivered to an on-duty surface
5 minutes to kill a mutant.
There are no
The day to
exceptions.
clean a uniform afterwards. Permission to raise spirits? Clinical scientists have developed a new medicinal herb native to Chernobyl. Its curative properties are so potent, it can mend open fractures. The only problem is, you gotta catch it first. Hilarious. Funny as an extra strip.
Reports of anomalous sea activity should be promptly documented and submitted to Dr. Krivenko. You can find the form and a sample report in the medical block.
Five minutes to kill a mutant, half a day to clean a uniform afterwards.
Shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
The more you clean up, the messier it gets.
How did it go?
Not bad. I found a strange device.
Just as I thought. That, my friend, is a psi beacon. Old monolith technology, with a few recent modifications.
How did the psi beacon end up there?
How does anything end up anywhere? Someone put it there. If the signatures I have read with your assistance are to be believed, this one was put there by Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The same S.T.A.L.K.E.R who was supposed to check the underground area on Sienkiewicz's orders. Korshunov's gonna have a long talk with the captain, I'm sure.
Get to the point.
It's pretty simple. Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.'s psi signature is nearly identical to those we have taken from the former Monolithians. Can you believe it?
From the ward to monolith? How is that possible?
Not monolith itself, of course. The monolith is long gone, but someone clearly has S.T.A.L.K.E.R under their control. If the lieutenant is taken alive, I'll find out who it is. There are ways, you know.
Do you know where the lieutenant is?
I can take a guess. My colleagues at Echo Station are doing similar research, and they picked up an interesting signature recently. I didn't think much of it before. There are lots of people roaming the swamps after all, but now I know who it is. It's a good thing Circa expeditions are always accompanied by a security detail. I believe S.T.A.L.K.E.R will be detained soon. Still, you'd better hurry up.